Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we're going to be talking about virtual production in Noble 6 Ghost of Reach, as well as my future animations, and kind of give you a little bit of like behind the scenes, work in progress of what is going on. Of course, if you want all the juicy details, I do have a new Patreon link down in the description, but we will talk about that later. Today I want to talk about a new camera rig that I created. Actually, not super new, but probably new to you guys if you haven't seen like behind the scenes work in progress. Look at this thing. This is ridiculous. So this is a virtual camera rig, and how I use this is what we're going to be talking about today, and exactly how this works in Source 2, because that's what most of this film is going to be, well, developed on and animated on, right? As it has been, right? So there is so much more I can do in Source 2 than Source 1. In fact, I'm pretty much done with Source 1, although there are a few scenes in Ghost of Reach that are on the first engine. I think there's just something really authentic and real about using a real life kind of experience operating a camera. So I haven't set record yet, but I'm just demonstrating to you guys that what we're essentially doing. Got a 5 battery pack on it, the wireless adapter, the headset, stillness shot, because we're talking about what would a camera operator actually move like, you know, not just random values plugged into a jitter filter or procedural jitter. I want that real kind of like arm movement, like the shoulder moving. It's just something that you gotta feel it through. And so that's what I want to do with, honestly, all my animations. I want to kind of push the envelope a little bit. And so how I built this was actually really easy, and it really did take no time at all. I got electrical tape wrapped up around here. I got a bunch of Velcro, a ridiculous amount of Velcro right here. And so what this allowed me to basically accomplish was getting real movement. And why this is so critical to me is because I want to capture that real life feeling. And it's something that maybe other animators have said to me that it's like you could just add the jitter filter or, you know, do it by hand, but there's something about capturing that real life feeling to me that kind of crosses that bridge of reality into this fan project, is because I want it to feel like Reach. And so I can actually control this just like a normal camera in Source 2. I can move it around, make it do whatever I want. And when I swap to the final camera, it has all of that data applied, yet none of it is destroyed, and I can even alter it further. And so this is a system that I designed that is relatively simple, but honestly, I spent a lot of nights falling asleep trying to think about how could I make this actually work? You know, I want it to feel like real life in a way, and that there's like a sense of reality and instability in some of these scenes and shots. It's all about the narrative and the theme for me. And that's why I also am just so excited to work with Xsens, because that is basically the motion capture I use. I talk about these guys a lot, but Xsens is freaking amazing. You can actually mocap in small spaces like this in my bedroom. In fact, I just did that earlier today for the rat video, but which if you haven't seen, you should totally check it out. But there's you can actually mocap in really large spaces too, up to, I think it's like 25 meters or like 150 feet, depending on which package you buy. But it's 60 frames per second. It's magnetic proof, and the straps are actually what I really suggest and recommend. But just wrap them all over your arms. It's really easy to set up real quick. And yeah, I'm just married to Xsens, man. So in fact, I work with them a lot, full disclosure. So if you guys want to check that out, I do have a promotional code. If you use Halo5, you get 5% off your next order. Just tell them that I sent you and send them that code and you get 5% off. So currently we are looking for monthly patrons. So if you would like to be in the credits of the final film or any other animations that I produce, then be sure to check out my Patreon, link down in the description. $2 a month, you basically get the whole package. You get all the behind the scenes, you get credits in the final film, you get put into an exclusive Discord with me and other patrons, and yeah, some special benefits I want to have in my Discord, which I'm taking pretty seriously now. So Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next month where we will either talk about face capture or writing. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, got some more fun vidocs to share. So